Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to Happy Science Australia Sunday service today. My name is Norio Suzuki, the head minister of this temple. Okay, today's theme is, as I put in the memo, tip to live a fulfilling and victorious life in the age of centenarians. We are now coming to the age of centenarians. Okay, I will explain about that later. Okay. First of all, we will recite two words spoken by Buddha. Please take the prayer book with you. Okay. Two kind of books, brown one and white one. Thank you. Okay. By reciting the sutra, we shall receive the light from the highest heaven, from the Buddha consciousness, and we will become full of light. And this place will be filled with light of God. Okay. Two words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the freedom Buddha, there appears the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddhaland. Buddhaland is shining brightly. Because of gathering of bodhisattvas, this is the land of love, or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirit. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. Great river is a symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sailed down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you'll surely go around. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to pant in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words mean the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days, or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here listen to me. Never lose your way, none forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have 3 aspects: the past, present, the future. Your past have already gone by. Yet still, your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law which penetrates present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, The sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will share light to the future to invite the people to Buddha land. Now here I command. There shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That word is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Lord God Elkantare, Master Ryuho Okawa, primordial Buddha of the great universe, the greatest Messiah on earth. Thank you for giving us your great mercy and wisdom. Today, we, the disciples, gathered here in order to deepen our faith in the through great program. We will feel the love of Messiah with ourselves. Expect the truth and for the world. Let us now dedicate. Thank you. Okay, as you see, in this morning, we have another session for Japanese followers. In that we watched Master's lecture on the problem of Japanese Shintoism, and which means that some Japanese deities have a monstrous aspect. So that is a problem of Japanese Shintoism. That is a new learning for us. So this afternoon we have a quite different theme, because the happy science teaching is quite diverse. Not only deals with the spiritual things, but also we talk about how we can live a happy life here on earth as a training ground on spiritual aspect. Okay. Today's theme is how we can live out a good life in the age of centenarians. Okay. You may have this book, The Laws of Steel, which was published a few years ago. One of this chapter, Master taught us like this. Now that the average life expectancy is estimated to increase to 100 years during the 21st century, the life expectancy is increased to 100 years. Can you imagine? The age of 50 would be the halfway mark. The age of 50 is a halfway mark, and your life would continue on. This being so, what would you do for the years to come? What would you do for the years to come? You need to make effort to answer this question. Otherwise, your life might well be extinguished like the flame of the match. Kind of scary, but it includes hope for us. So today's member will be, maybe some of them will be 80s, 70s, 50s, or something like that. I myself will be turn 70 this year. So it is also my problem too. So, okay, yeah. Many people think that people who born in the 20th century will go live into more than 100 years. 100 years. How about us? Okay, we think that most of us will be live longer, 10 years longer than our parents. So if your parents live to 80s, most probably you will be able to live to 90s. That is our estimate. So myself, my parents, both gone, but they live to 87. So most probably I will going to live to 95 or 99 or something like that. That is my estimate. So, and other people say, today's 70 is old days 50. No. Yeah. Today's 70 is old age 50. So if you are now 70 years old, that almost same as 50 years, decades ago. So we should think like that. I myself think like that. I'm thinking myself as a 50 something. So I have to continue to work more than 10 years from now until 80 or something like that. How about you? So Master Oka himself recently told us that he will be working till at least 95 years. 95 years. He's now 66 or something like that. And the original plan was till 80. And this is our age. This was supposed to be the age he should live on this earth. But he changed his plan. And he's going to live to at least 95 or maybe 100. So this is the age we are living in. Okay, so we must think how we could live these kind of long years. So if you retire and in the 60s and you are going to live to 100, the 40 years are retirement age. So just do nothing is not good. So you should think about how to utilize these years. So how to make these years more fruitful, more meaningful to your life, to yourself. It's a very important question. Okay. So today I put 5 factors here. First, have high aspiration or dream in the second half. Have high aspiration or dream in the second life. That is one thing we must think. So maybe many of people think that our working age will be end like 60 or maybe early 70 or like that. But if it lasts more than that, we should better to think another thing will happen. Another new perspective will be possible. Okay. So this is one idea. Okay. So as for this point, I'd like to introduce someone who appeared in Master's book, Advanced Living. Okay. He was Japanese guy who lived in the 18th, 19th century. And yeah, his name is Tadataka Ino. Maybe many Japanese people know him, but not in the other country, maybe. Okay. He is from Chiba Prefecture. He was a merchant, successful merchant. And originally he was the son of the fisherman, but because he was very bright, he was adopted by a good merchant. And he made their business more successful while he was doing. And he retired. He retired at the age of 40-something, I believe, and started to very different thing in the later life. Okay. He retired at the age of 49 as a very successful businessman. I can say he became a billionaire at the time, billionaire. Okay. And the thing he started to do is learning astronomy, mathematics, and surveying skills from younger teacher who is 20 years younger than him. He started to mathematics. Although Japan at the time is a samurai country and not a formal connection with Western countries, but there is some kind of connection that can learn through we can learn modern science and technology from Holland or Dutch route. Okay, we had a connection from Holland at the time. So he learned this kind of modern science and technology from a young man. Why? He wanted to. His aspiration was a more scientific one. He wanted to how big that this Earth is. He know the Earth is round at the time. When he was child, he aspired to calculate how big is this Earth by using this kind of a scientific method. So he started to learn this kind of thing. And after 5 years, at the age of 56, he started to the survey of Hokkaido Island. Hokkaido is one of the northernmost island of Japan. Do you know? I didn't put the map this today, sorry. But Hokkaido is the northernmost part of Japan. And at that time, Japanese government was very scary because the Russian fleet is coming near Hokkaido. Hokkaido, northern part of Japan. So we have to make a defense very quickly. So we need to have actual size, actual mapping of the Hokkaido very fast. So he went there with his servants or something like that. 5 of them are with him, and we went all there by foot. We have no other means to go to Hokkaido. It's more than 1,000 miles like that. So they have to go by foot on the foot. So also they use a kind of surveying tool in the kind of using the modern science. The only way he could measure the distance is like just walking, using their foot. So like counting his own foot, he calculated the distance. So he and his team did this kind of mind-boggling thing for many years. And at last they could map the Hokkaido. And then he went out several times to other part of Japan. But we must think about his age. At that time, 40 is a retirement age. Or many people died at the age of 40. That means equivalent to 80. So his activities from 1951 to Okay, his completion was at the age of 71, and he passed away 73. So we can see it around the age we are in, like starting out 80 or 90 and going back 120. Do you imagine? Can you go out on a good journey for a great mission for a few years? So it's a very remarkable thing. And the result is this here. Okay, two kinds of map. Okay, the right-hand side is a map this Tadataka created. Tadaka's made map. Okay, the left-hand side is a usual map, which was written by many other people using a kind of imaginary senses, not a real thing. Okay, but this kind of map is usual in every country around the world before this kind of method is developed. So his map is the first a kind of a concrete Japanese map. And this became a kind of basis of the development of the modern Japan for laying a railroad in the later days or something like that. Also create a fortress in many parts of Japan to defend a country. So this became a very much important basis of the modern Japan. So actually, from today's point of view, this Tadaka's feat as a mapping thing and also his business, both are great. But from the later days point of view, the map itself is the greatest feat of him. In that sense, his 40 years, his successful business and phase is only a basic, only the kind of preparation of the second half of his mission. So that is how I think his greatness. Okay, so, okay, this is one case. Do you know this guy? Okay, this is Peter Drucker, the famous management guru, management professor, who single-handedly created the theory of management. Okay, so as we see, he lived to 2005, just decades ago. So he lived to 95. Okay. And yeah, he teaches in the University of Claremont in the United States until the age of 92 or something like that. And he published many dozens of books. Those are very much well evaluated in the world of the management, also about the world relationship or coming days of the future. Okay, and his most important days is now evaluated to be in his late 70s and 80s. 70s and 80s are heydays of his. So that kind of thing happens. So many of you might be nearing to the latter half of your life, but you can have hope for the coming decades. You can have a kind of a great opportunity in the coming decades if you prepare well. You can have this kind of a dream. Okay, this is my point. Okay, the second factor is, as you see, health and the physical strength. Okay, this is very important to live out to 90, 100, or even 80s. So you must think about how to build your physical strength and health. Okay. As all this, I'll introduce master's lecture from the invincible thinking. which is given originally 1989, more than 30 years ago. And on this occasion, Master gave us the first teaching about the importance of building health and physical strength. Okay, let's watch Master's lecture. Sorry, it's not a voiceover. Okay.
1番目に健康的生活の方法というテーマを挙げてみたいと思います。人生と勝利を考えるに際して、やはりどうしてもこの健康の問題は避けて通ることができない、そう思います。私は70冊を超える本の中で、心の問題をいろんな角度から話してまいりました。そして個人の心を離れた大宇宙の心の問題も話してまいりました。しかしいろんな大きなテーマがあるとしても、その出発点はどこかというと、一人一人の人間です。一人一人の人間を考えるときに、私たちは本来霊的な魂であるとしても、少なくとも現在ただ今においてこの三次元に生きているという事実、これだけは否定しがたいのであります。本来実相の住人であるとしても、それが本来の姿であるとしても、今現時点においてはこの地上に生きているということ、これは否定できない。地上に生きているということは、地上の生活に適した存在の形式をとっているということであります。その存在の形式とは何であるか。それは肉体というものを通して自己を表現しているということです。いかなる高級霊であっても、肉体というこの形式を通して自己を表現する以外に自己表現ができないのであります。単に光の輝きのみを地上において表すことはできない。やはり光の輝きを出すにしても、口を通して語る、目を通して人々に語りかける、あるいは頭脳を通して考えたことを書く、そのようにどうしても肉体というものを通さざるを得ません。したがってここは極めて大事な部分であります。あくまでも現時点での教えとしては、三次元に立っての考え方、三次元に立った人間としていかに行くべきかということをテーマとしているわけですから、この肉体の問題はおろそかにしてはならないと思います。特に心の問題を話すにつけても、どうしても悪霊の問題というのを看過することができません。悪霊との出会いというのはみんなありますし、それをどう乗り切っていくかということは大きなテーマです。この際に確かに反省的手法が有効であることは事実であるが、この反省以前の問題がやはりあるのです。反省以前の問題がある。それは人の心というものは、心そのものが独立したものではなく、心は一定の条件で縛られているということです。その一定の条件の中には肉体条件ということはどうしてもあるということです。この肉体条件の部分は十分にその操作をできなければ、やはり自らの心をも圧迫し、それを違った方向に動かしていくことになるということなんです。肉体というのはよく乗りこなしている自転車のようでもありましょうか。皆さんは初めて自転車に乗った時にどうだったですか。あんな不安定な二輪車が何故に走ることができるのか、不思議に思いませんでしたか。子供の時には補助輪というものをつけて走ったことがあるはずです。最初に乗った頃には後ろの後輪の方に小さな補助輪を両側に出して、そして自転車に乗ることを覚えたこともあるでしょう。そうして補助輪の姿を見ると極めて安定的に見えたはずです。ところがそれを取って前輪と後輪の2つでこの上にまたがって、そうして不安定な中この自転車を押し進めるということは これは極めて難しいことである。どうやってこのバランスを取るんだろうか。バランスを取ること自体難しいのに、さらに進まねばならない。進むだけではなく左右を見なければならない。信号にあっては右に曲がるか左に曲がるかを考えねばならない。坂道にあっては坂道を乗り越えるための努力をしなければならない。下りにあってはブレーキのかけ方が難しい。こういうことを考えれば、いかに不安定で危険な乗り物かというふうに思われても不思議ではありません。ところが毎日毎日この自転車に乗っておると、これは体の一部のようになって何ら造作なく運転ができるようになります。肉体というものもそれに似たようなところがあるでしょうか。もともとは非常に使いにくいものです。魂にとっては最初は束縛以外の何者でもありません。しかし最初は束縛に思われたものが自分の支配下に置かれ自由に使えるようになっていく過程において、次第次第に自分の一部となっていきます。そして大事なことは、ちょうど自転車に乗る場合と同じであって、自分が自転車を十分に乗りこなしているうちは自転車そのものは役に立つものですけれども、逆に自転車を乗りこなせない場合、これは大変なことになってくるということですね。子供であるのに大人用の自転車に乗ると、これは危険です、不安です、乗りこなせません。あるいはブレーキが壊れていたらどうなるでしょうか。そういうこともあります。ハンドルが曲がっていたらどうでしょうか。危険ですね。同じようなところがあるわけです。すなわち私が今皆さんに言っておきたいこと、人生と勝利というテーマのもとに言っておきたいことは、やはり肉体的健康を守り得た人も勝利の第一歩を記しているということです。これは間違いがない。この肉体的健康ということは、かなり個人的な管理段階においてマスターできることなんです。自転車のハンドルやブレーキや、あるいはタイヤの空気のように気をつければ修繕し十分乗りこなしていけるものなんです。ところがタイヤの空気が抜けておろうが、大丈夫だというようなことで高をくくっておれば、肝心なところで自転車が進まなくなります。ブレーキぐらい効かなくても車の量が少ないから大丈夫だと思って走ったところが、急に飛び出す車があれば困ったことになります。同じなんです。肉体というものも常に健康生活を心がけることによって真に本来の目的を果たすことができます。不養生というのは決して他人のせいではないということです。そして自分自身が手入れをしなければならない、本当に各人の課題として、具体的課題として、まず肉体の健康管理ということがあるのです。幸福の科学にも自衛隊を辞めてきた方もいらっしゃいますが、この方に話を聞きますと、パラシュートの降下訓練というのがあったそうです。このパラシュートの手入れだけは他人にはやらさないそうです。当然ですね、開かなかったら終わりですから、これは各人がやるということだったそうです。これだとパラシュートだと笑い話に考えるかもしれないが、しかしこういうもんなんです。この比喩でいくと、人間の方が魂でパラシュートの部分が肉体かもしれない。これが破れてしまったり開かなかったりしたら大変なことになるんです。少なくとも魂の修行において肉体に大きなハンディが現れるということ、故障があるということは、これは試練であることは事実です。予想してたかどうかは別として大きな試練です。少なくとも自分の責任において自分の肉体を危険にさらすようなことはするべきでない。その結果、心の問題において悪影響が出たとしても、それはやはりあなた自身の問題ですよということなんです。これは各人が出てきたところの霊相があんまり関係がありません。光の天使であっても肉体を軽視すると病気になります。それは一つの法則だからです。タイヤに釘を刺せばパンクします。それが地上の法則であるように、肉体も上手に使っていって、そして適度な休息、栄養を与えて使っていかなければダメになります。プロ野球の選手がいかに強健な肉体をしているからといって、野球のピッチャーが毎日毎日先発投手で投げていたら 1年も経たないうちにその人は野球選手としては使えなくなるでしょう。プロの選手としては中4日なら4日空けないと使えないようになっています。そうしたもんです。プロ野球の話ならわかるが、個人個人の話になるとなかなかわからないんです。自分の肉体がどの程度の仕事に耐え、どの程度の休息を欲しているのか、そしてこういう手入れの仕方をすると最大の効果を発揮するということはそう簡単にはわからないんです。この部分、学校で教えてくれないんです。先生も教えてくれないんです。各人に任されているんです。心の問題と同じように肉体の管理も各人に任されています。たまに身内の人で管理してくださる方がいる場合もありますが、少なくとも各人の問題として残っております。この部分はもう人の指導は原則ないと思って自ら律していく必要があります。例えば年配の方、愚痴が出やすい方多いでしょう。60、70超えると愚痴が多くなります。そして心配性になります。取り越し苦労になったり持ち越し苦労になったりします。心の問題だと思うかもしれないが、もちろん心の問題もありますが、年を取っていくとそうなるのはなぜであるか。それは肉体が弱るということは非常に大きな原因としてあるんです。まず足が弱ってくる。足が弱ってくると動けなくなってくる。そうすると不自由になってくる。そうすると周りに対する不平不満が溜まってくる。愚痴が出るんです。愚痴が出るとどうなるか。相手が非常に気分が悪くなります。そして家庭内の不和が起きていきます。根本は簡単なこと。定年退職してから体を動かさなかったとかいう、そういうことが原因で心の問題に発展していき、そして一人だけの問題ではなく複数を巻き込むような家庭問題になっていきます。たったそれだけのことです。今まで通勤してたのをやめて、その部分の運動量が減った。この部分を個人的にカバーしようとしなかった。それだけのことでもそうなります。女性なんかでもあるでしょう。食べ物に関しては食べ過ぎもあるし、拒食症みたいになってガリガリになっていく方いろいろありますが、いずれも中道を忘れた生き方であるというふうに思います。ケーキを食べたいがためにご飯は食べないで、ケーキということで1日2個ケーキを食べるのが幸福であるから、ご飯はもう食べないで必死でダイエットしているという。そしてだんだん体の調子が悪くなってくる。それでも死んででもケーキを食べたいという人も女性の中にはいます。ケーキだけでは生きていけないのです。必要な栄養分というのがあるんです、人間には。だから自分の責任において肉体の管理が必要。特に運動の部分については言ってくれる人はないと思います。各人の環境に合わせた運動の仕方というのは言ってくれないです。これは体も財産のうちだと思って手入れをすること、各人の環境において可能な範囲において必ずやっておくことです。心の方も強くなります。体が強くなった分だけ強くなる。だから私は調子のいい時は光明思想、調子が悪い時は反省を説いています。だいたいそうの時には反省はやれないんですね。皆さんそうでしょ。軽装状態で走り回ってる時は反省できないですね。そういう時は光明思想で走るんですね。でちょっと鬱に入ってきたら反省に入るんですね。そうすると使い分けが上手にいきますから、健康管理と合わせてよく考えてください。以上が1番目の健康的生活ですね。
Okay. Although happy science is a religious teaching, we not only focusing on our mind, but also the physical strength, because it is the basis of this the happiness that can earn here on earth. Okay. The point of master lecture, the point of that master lecture is that we cannot disregard physical aspect of our life, even though we are pursuing spiritual growth. This is truth. Second, everyone must take care of our own physical balance by oneself. No one can take care of your body. Okay, you must take care of your body balance or health by yourself. Then, keeping good balance of your body helps you mental activities work better. Okay, so when you are physically fit, you can do best possible work. So it is the basis of our happiness. Okay. So maybe if you are in the 30s, you must be confident about the physical strength or your health.
And 40s, they don't care much about health or strength. But after you go to 50s or 60s, it changes a bit. Okay, after the turn of 60s, people's health and strength is quite different from person to person, in accordance to their taking how much they take care of themselves. Okay, so we should be start caring of our health from some